Okay, I was successfully able, my goal was to remove the top cover and leave all the batting right in place. And I was 99% successful at doing that. There was very little batting left in there by reaching my hand up. There's a few pieces that that did stick, and I pulled them out and put them back where they belong. Just three tiny little pieces. So my goal now is to figure out how many pieces and what this cotton batting has. It's hard to tell right now. There may be one piece, two pieces here. That might be a separate piece. That might just be where the seat sat. I'm going to have to figure this out. And the back side looks like that, so I'll be able to deconstruct it pretty well. And we can see we have just a little bit of rust in here. An interesting thing is that these nails that go through, or to the tack board, are actually fold over brads like you see on manila envelopes. I didn't expect that. I've seen people do other things. I didn't expect it to go on that way, so that'll be interesting. I'll get to it and see if I can deconstruct this now. Okay, the goal is to deconstruct this piece to figure out this batting. So I ran my hand up under here. It took a long time to separate this out, but I got this separated from there, and it's obvious that these are two pieces. So I ran this, so I kept running back up, and I'm not quite sure what's going on here yet. I hope I can figure that out from the other side, but it's obvious that it seems like this is a separate piece here, and I'll play with this a little bit more and pull it apart, but it looks like there's a piece that's rolled over like this, and then this piece is flopped over the top like that. And then you can see that it was scrunched under like this. And as you pull this piece off, you can see the separate pieces. And here, right here, is evidence of glue. There's glue that was put down right here that this piece was pushed into. So I'm going to keep going here, but this is helping with understanding the construction. Okay, we've made a little progress. As you can see, the seat is going here. This is very obviously the back of the cloth. This is the back of a different cloth. So if you come over here, it's very obvious that these are two pieces and this squishes in here. We already determined that. And it squishes in as you go all the way around. The question I have gets right into here, against this face right here and here. It seems like this material's all melded together and it's hard to tell. But I just wanted to document that much of it until we get going. See, this is all exterior cloth right here, so I know that this is two separate pieces. Okay, we are ready to talk about the first removed batting. We're going to start with this piece of batting, which goes on last in the assembly. But it's a bit tricky. I very carefully separated it out, and I think I know how they installed it. I may be wrong, but here's the challenge. So imagine this is a square, starts out as a square laid on top of here, and it's all one solid piece. Ignore this; it just came apart in the thing. Imagine it's all one solid piece. Okay, the first step in installing this is going to take 4 inches and fold it under like that. Okay. The next step in installing this piece is going to be to raise this up, and I haven't done this yet, so it's probably going to fall apart. Excuse the camera work. Raise this up and turn it over. Now that we have this folded over, we have this piece, 4-inch piece folded over like that, we're going to take those edges and the 4-inch edges on the sides. See if I can get it. This side's going to cooperate more. So we've got the 4-inch over the top, and we've got 4 inches off to the side and down 7 inches here. And now we're going to crumple this and bring it around. And it's hard because this is so destroyed, but we're going to crumple this and bring it around and glue it on that glue line you see there, so that black is supposed to be at the top. Crumple it down on the glue line, and it goes like so it'll go like that. Now I know it's a mess because it's all half destroyed from trying to take it apart, but that's how they did it. I hope that was helpful, and I hope I can even remember what that means by the time I'm done. Let's take a look at a diagram I made, just if it helps. So here's the seat, looking at it from the front, and here's the square piece that goes on, and it goes down, I have to remember how many inches, 12 inches, it goes down 12 inches onto the front of the seat. So then you have 8 inches sticking out above the seat. And you take the first top 4 inches and you fold it under. Then you take this, the resulting folded 4 inches, and you fold it under, turn it over, fold it under again, and then you wrap these, and together you make that crinkly wrap. Wrap these so that it wrap all around the back like this. I hope that's clear. You know, I got thinking about it, I thought it might be easier to visualize it one more time. So now we have our 4 inches here, and we unwrap it once, and we have 4 inches above the end of the seat. And then we unwrap it again. See if I can do this. Unwrap it again to its full height, and that'll be 8 inches, so it's folded over. That leaves us with a 4-inch layer of batten for the second piece that goes all the way around like this, all the way around front and back. I'll separate that and we'll see it in a second. Okay, we've pulled off, and this is the mess that it ended up being, taking it off, that front piece. We pulled off the front piece, and now we have the rest of the cotton batting that goes around. And this is approximately 4 inches. It's a little bit more in some places, a little bit less in others. You can see where they've squished it together to go around the corners. Then you roll it over, and you can see that it comes around 4 inches on the back. That's separated, 4 inches on the back, and they've squished it here, and you can see it's glued to the horsehair and to the back. So we'll go ahead and we'll take this batting off and look at the horsehair. Okay, this is I've taken the top of the top off, and I'm ready to do an analysis of this cotton batting. Now, just for my records, and this batting, by the way, seems to be like it's shifted. Like you see this. I think this was down along here around this face, and I think so. I think this is all one continuous piece. I don't think this is supposed to be at the top. I think this is supposed to be down. I think it shifted on the install. I think the same thing happened here, where I think the batting should have just come to here. So let's take a look at it. It looks to me like that should be about 4 inches back from the top, and then it should come down about the same, about 3 inches. It's hard to see from the camera angle here, but about 3 inches, 4 inches there. If you can see, it comes way down over here, 4 inches. So I think that's shifted. This batting along the edge is about 2 inches, and I think it's supposed to go all the way around the side. Now, in this particular case, they never put batting on this side, and the horsehair on this side is doubly thick. So I think they were just maybe it's worn down. For this is worn down. Some was tightened, some was not. This seems really thick on the horsehair. So I think they basically whoever installed this, that side was thinner on the horsehair and this side was thicker, and they put the cotton batting maybe on this side and not on that side. They put it on this side and not on that side. This would be the I'm really not quite sure why they did it that way, but this records at least the cotton batting part of it. We'll record the horsehair, how that fits after I take the cotton batting off. Oh, here's and I'll put this on my website, on my blog. Here is a recorded image of the batting to scale there, and here's a side view to scale. I don't know if you can see that.